Hello, everyone, and welcome to the August edition of the TimeBlazr Business Management System. We're going to talk about how the metal rat and the monkey are going to be affecting each other. And actually, for the monkeys, this could be some good news. So stay tuned for my monthly review. First, before we go too far, though, I would love for you to, whatever platform you happen to be listening to me from, but basically I'd love for you to like, comment, share, and of course ring that bell if you're on certain platforms to get all of our notices. Or if you have any other comments or questions, you could also reach out to us at hello@timeblazr.com. All right, so for those of you who have been following me, do know that I have a pretty succinct business model of person, space, time, and spirit. So the person is your business astrology, the space is your feng shui, and why you're here listening to me today is because we're going to be talking extensively about the timing element of the month of August. So this, in a perfect world, if everything was perfect, you had a perfect chart, 33% of your decisions and opportunities are going to come from your chart. If you have a perfect space, nothing's happening negatively in your life, then that means your feng shui is doing really well. But in reality, we are going through a really tough and challenging time right now. So everybody's chart is a little bit off kilter. Your space probably isn't as functioning as you would like it because everybody is in that space right now. And the space is becoming more and more prevalent. We've got a lot of free information on all of my social channels. So just kind of find where the interest, where it lies for you. But the timing piece, truthfully, even though these may be compromised in the reality of the world, you know, maybe your chart is about 10 or 15% high vibration this year and the rest is giving you a little bit of challenge. Your space may have some missing areas or things are just not, we're just getting busted out at the seams with kids being at home from school and it just it's just been a real turbulent time, obviously. So maybe your space isn't performing like it should. What you have 100% control of. So instead of 33%, I would give it almost 100% because you have absolute control, 100% of choosing any day and time to make your important decisions for you to move your business forward. All right, so first thing you may want to do is grab your free astrology chart at freebusinessastrology.com. You may want to save that to your photos. Our system doesn't save it, so you're going to need to save it in a safe place for you to refer to. And it's going to look something like this. You may also want to run all the charts of people you're sheltering in place with, and then that way you can get an idea. There's plenty of YouTube videos that I have on each of the animals from my annual event, so you can go and individually listen to what the meaning of all these animals are. But for the TimeBlazr, what we look at is your year, month, day, and hour of birth. Your year of birth is about your brand, your reputation, your marketing, how far and wide your marketing net is going to go, the people that you hang out with. And even though you're hanging out online most likely, and 90% of the time, at least in the United States, and especially in Northern California where I am located, we have some pretty strict restrictions still. So there's a lot of this interface of Zoom or YouTube or Facebook, those types of things, because we really aren't physically able to get out. So again, that's why these tools are pivotally important to your success and well-being going into this period of time that we're in. So your birth is about really like leveling up your networks as well. Your month of birth is about your career and your character. Day of birth is about you, your mindset, your personal growth, partnerships, and your hour of birth, if you know, and I realize some of you do not, but it is about your legacies, your life purpose, your brainstorming, your R&D. So this is really, really important for you to know these things. But if you don't know that, at least you have 75% of your chart. All of these have multiple meanings and can go very deep, but that would be more of a personal reading. All right, so here is the first look at the month of August, and I'm showing you two versions. One is on the right-hand side of the screen, which everybody, this is the base of everybody's TimeBlazr, because there's certain formulas that are unique to each and every day. So there are going to be things that we are going to be seeing on this right-hand screen that are going to pull over into, or the left-hand side of the screen that's going to pull over into this personalized, and I'll tell you about that in just a second. So what we have here are green and white days, if you will. So if the color is green, and as you can see, there's quite a few opportunities in the month of August, that it has a level of formulas in it that's saying, yep, it's a good day. We want to use this day to do some important outreach, like sending proposals, doing a talk, even if it's online, really like bringing your tribe and community together. That's one thing that I can say about the year of the rat. It has created community. That's what rats do. They go in packs. If you haven't started a community, this may be the month to do it. Okay, so then the next thing that we have that is equal on both sides is the type of day. There's 12 different types of days, and basically they all have a significance. And that's also that next layer that you need to start thinking about is, what are the activities that are you doing, and then help match you up to find a good day and time to actually launch a product, service, program. Again, doing, your networking, do your meetings, things like that. And then on the times where the energy dips, then that's where you do more of your mundane tasks. So let's flip over now to the right-hand side of the screen. So first of all, the month of the monkey starts on the 7th of August. So in the Chinese calendar, they do not start at the first of the month. So therefore, the monkey month is going to go into the first few days, or about a week into September as well. So just know that the monkey month officially starts on the 7th, even though we're going to give you a certain view of it starting on the 1st. You will just need to know that this part 1 through 6 is still part of the goat month. All right, so now what we start seeing is a little bit more colorful picture. And the first thing I want you to see is that we have stars on these particular days. So what we're seeing is anywhere from 5, which is the highest vibrancy. Rarely you're going to see 0, but you most likely will see 1 through 5 on every particular month. Then from there, you're going to start seeing, oh, well, certain days, whether they're green or they're white, are going to have a certain vibrancy astrologically that matches up to me or you in this particular case. And so this is where you want to start thinking about, oh, well, where are my best opportunities of the month? Then the next thing are the icons. Now these icons are, and we're seeing this as a static chart versus a the full demonstration, which you can also see, if you go to TimeBlazr.com, you can see a demonstration of this. And I'm going to show you very shortly, how you can get 30 days for free without a credit card, and it will be personalized to you. All right, so the icons, there's 10 different icons that we decided that in a year's time, a quarter, a month, or even on a weekly basis, that you will be able to do some of these activities. And so and those are pre-filterable so that you can start telling the software what you want to see on it. So basically, but I'm showing you the full picture right now just for time efficiency. So then we start seeing a picture of stars and icons in green and white days. So here's what I want you to do today. Get this calendar and figure out what is the number 1 day of the entire month for you to do a very important activity. So what I would really like to see you start doing is having maybe a launch a month, or a launch at the minimum of a quarter. Well, you're going to have to get the whole TimeBlazr for that, for you to see into the future. But if you just follow just this 1 month, and you get 1 free trial, so then after that, then you will decide whether this investment is good for you or not. But basically, what we're looking at is where we can find the best and opportune times within the month. So choose one day, choose a green day, most stars. Ooh, excuse me, most stars, most icons. That's where you're going to have your best opportunity for success. All right. The monkey, you can find more information about the monkey by just going to my YouTube channel and then just searching 2020 monkey, and then you'll get all of the information about the monkey. So sadly to say, my monkey friends, that we, and I'm saying we because I have a monkey in my chart, we have like, really, we have 0 stars in vibrancy because I also rank those as well. And this is at the top of the year at my annual event, but you know, they go from 5 stars to 0 as well. So really the monkey has 0, but what we do have for the monkey this year is what's called a 3 harmony. So by very nature of being the year of the rat, now we have a monkey, and you must have a monkey in your chart for this to happen. But if you have a dragon in your chart, then we can bring together the monkey, dragon, and the rat together, which actually creates more water in your chart if you need water. That's on another level. But basically what I want to let you know is that is the best thing that a monkey can do, is use the energy of the rat this year and then find dragon days for you to help boost the energy of the monkey this year. Where would it be boosted? Depending on if it's the year, month, day, or hour. And I'll just let you read what those are. I just went over those. So those are where you can see those best opportune times. Now I'm going to give you a couple of dates for you to look at. But before I go about that, also look for snake days, because snake is good for the monkey. It's a combination for the monkey. But unless you want to really shake things up, and I mean really shake things up, then use tiger days. And just FYI, during a clash year for me, remember I have a monkey in my chart, that's the year I created the TimeBlazr. So that was 10 years ago. And was it comfortable? Heavens no. Was it valuable and breakthrough? Woo-hoo. Yes, it was. So just look at a clash as opportunities for growth and really big transformation. All right, now I'm going to talk about a couple of the days, just so you have an idea of what a day looks like. And the first one that I'm going to do, I'm going to go over a little bit more extensively, and then you'll kind of get the flow of them after that. So this is a really beautiful day. And let me talk about just some of the components of a chart. So first of all, what we have is, you know, the day of the week, and then, you know, what month and all of that. And then we have, you're going to start seeing these things transfer over from the month view. And the month view is going to start saying things like, is it a green or white day? Well, this is a green day. So this is really great. And it's an excellent. So there's 3 levels of vibrancy on the green days. It's either going to be a fair, favorable, or excellent, excellent being the highest. But so this is a really good day. And then it has the type of day, which is opportunities. So opportunities, open is about opportunities. So this would be a great day to, for sure, like sending out proposals or asking for referrals. This would be a really good day to be in communication with your networks as well as your clients about your most upcoming and up-to-date offerings. Now we have the positive and negative influences. These 2 boxes are very important to the prevailing energy of the entire day. In other words, these 2 boxes need to interface with our time slots. So first of all, on this particular day, we have another color, which is teal, and you don't see these every day. But it is my indication to you that we have something that's happening very quickly on this day, and that is the quick action term here. Now, you might see quick action over here as well, but the only way I will make it teal is because it's very, very positive, okay? So if it has any type of negative energy in it, I will not make it teal. I'm making it easy for you and color coded so you can just, so there's a couple of little pieces that you have to learn, but it's not too bad. Okay, and then you start looking at all of these terms. If English is your first language, this should be pretty intuitive to you what these terms mean, but there is a glossary that you can just tap into to figure out what they mean. But, you know, green light means go, you know, it's like go ahead, like leadership. You've got, you know, some authority. You can be an influencer. Quick action means things are going to go very quickly. Revitalize means that you're rejuvenating and feeling more. This is a great day to, you know, reach out to your clients that have kind of fallen off. A lot of people have fallen off during this time. So this would be a great day to re-inject some energy into your business. Sound investment means you're going to make some money today. So then what we have down here are the negative influence. Watch out for accidents. Like, don't be loading up your arms with, you know, so many things that you end up like, making, because you're not paying attention, right? So be careful on this day for those types of things. If you are in a legal battle right now, this would probably not be a good day to, or make sure that you are using some of these better times. Potential disaster, things could, you know, kind of go topsy-turvy for some outside unknown reasons, kind of like what we're going through right now. Strings attached are, you know, your clients are going to want a little bit more. And then for those of you who have gotten out and traveled, this is a day that you really want to make sure that it aligns with you so you don't have negative impacts in travel. Now let's go over to the hours. The hours are also sequential. They are basically 12-hour time slots. In a 24-hour period, there's 2-hour time slots, but basically what they're doing is they're following the animals in the zodiac, right? So it always starts with the rat, early rat hour, late rat hour. Those are the only two are divided, and then the rest are 2-hour time slots, and they always are in the same order. Now, the next piece, which is really interesting, and these change every single day as well, is the energies that happen within the hour time slots. And there's 3 different ways, or 4 if you want to look at the quick action one. But basically, if the color of the box has more saturation, and I only do this on green days, but they're basically another way to look at it is it's blue with a plus sign. So those are the most vibrant times of the day. Then the next layer is that there could be mixed energy. There's positives with the plus sign or red with a minus. Then it means that take care. There is something happening within that time slot that you should be aware of. Now, what is the most dangerous is obviously when, even on a green day, is using the times that are very negative or challenging, and they have only minuses. So on this day, we have 7 to 8:59, 1 to 2:59, and again at 7 to 8:59 p.m. So those are the times I want you to avoid. Basically, what the calendar is telling you is take the right action at the right time every single time. But you might say, you know, come on, Kathleen, I've already got my whole schedule filled out for next week. I just found out about this. Okay, well, great. Find out at least what those terms are, modify your behavior, communication, try to reschedule if you see it's on a really negative day, or try to bump it up into one of the more positive time slots. And so this day is very good for authority, wealth, and really good for resolving problems. So this is where I want you to think about on this day. But if you have a rat in your chart, then it's not going to be the most favorable day. So these are the time slots. And I've also indicated just on the slideshow, it doesn't show up on your TimeBlazr this way, but this is just for presentation purposes that I have highlighted those, or my team has actually. All right, so now we're going to an unfavorable day. And this one is a tough day because it's an unfavorable destruction day. And we have this quick action in the positive influences. So remember, the positive and negative overlay over the times that are the entire day. So things can go positively really quickly and go south, or very, very negatively, very, very quickly. Now, destruction days are not my favorite. I like to do things in a more, things that have more ease, but sometimes we need to just like completely reboot. but it is an unfavorable day, so it will be painful. So even if you have to like let someone go or something like that from your team because of the current economic situation, unless it's, you know, you're almost filing suit against someone, I wouldn't use a destruction day. There's other days that you can use that will be much more benevolent for a win-win situation. Don't burn bridges, you guys, right? I've used a destruction day for a couple of clients in the 20 years that I've been in business, and they were both for legal because they were very contentious legal situations where we really needed to destroy the opponent, and some other tools as well. But it was on a positive green destruction day. It was not on a day like today, right? Or this day on the 15th, excuse me. So what I've pointed out here are the more negative ones. So again, just go to the terms here. Just want to kind of point out on this day, particularly if this was a green day, I would have a different perspective. Watch your spending, you guys. You could destroy your credit in one fell swoop by being on Amazon or your online portal of preference where you are giving money. All right, so that's the couple of days that I have for you. And then I just want you to let you know that the Year of the Rat has put us as a society into this fear and indecision. This slide is actually from my annual event, but it is playing true everything that we talked about my annual event, which was before the pandemic hit the US. So we never really realized that it was going to be this critical, but it turned out to be what I had set, what I had predicted. So what we want you to do is get over to clear decisions. So remember, you guys, I have a monkey in my chart, and I'm using every tool in the book. So one of the tools, and it's absolutely free for 30 days, is to get that TimeBlazr. So again, I would love your following if this is information that is useful for you. So please, no matter what portal that you are watching this on, if you can, you know, give me that thumbs up and like it, please leave a comment. Please tell me what you are doing with this month. What day did you choose? Why? And what are you doing with it? And tell me how you're using the TimeBlazr. I really would like to know your feedback. And then, of course, share. And then if you're listening on certain platforms, go ahead and ring that bell so you don't miss any upcoming information. And then if you'd like to reach out, hello@timeblazr.com, note the spelling. All right, so are you guys ready for this breakthrough year? Now's the time. This is not, all of the things that I am putting out right now are all time sensitive. Don't wait. We are already halfway through the year. We are going to be doing a shift, obviously, at the end of January into February. So that means we still have a good chunk of time for you to make some breakthroughs. So go to www.free30timetrial.com. There's no credit card required at this time to make the most of your time and productivity now. So that's what I got for you today. Thank you so much for following. We really do appreciate your time that you're spending with us, because we know that your time is precious, but we also feel that we're giving you valuable content. So again, have an amazing month of August, or the monkey month, and we'll see you next month in September. Take care. Bye-bye.